with this whole iron thing, it means my blood is not doing something it's supposed to be doing, and that when I give birth, I'm obviously going to be bleeding a lot. With my levels now, I will be bleeding too much that I will cause bleeding out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's like January 2nd. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but I'm 31 weeks pregnant and I just got to my OB for my OB appointment. I'm running kind of late, so that's why I'm talking fast. I have to get iron infusions. I have to go to labor and delivery at my hospital when I leave here in like 2 hours and start my first like round of IV infusions, which I'm like actually really scared about. I hate needles, and I'm hoping that like they say I can just do this one because it's $400 some every time, and I just finished all my $400 some payments for my OB. And I'm just like, it just feels never ending. You know what I mean? And like, the healthcare system is just so awful. Insurance is such a scam. But yeah, so super nervous. Baby boy has been moving a ton. He's down there. I'm like popping out of all of my clothes now. Yeah, he moves so much, but I think he's head down now. So I'm going to ask some questions in here today. So let's go. I'm going to try to like film as much as I can, but like with the camera, it's kind of awkward. Then more so trying to sneak it with your phone, but we're going to see. Okay, so I'm in my room now. I'm waiting for the doctor. They said my blood pressure, weight, all that was good. I have a whole list of questions that I want to ask. So I'm going to try to run through like what I asked and the answers when I get out. My boyfriend couldn't come today because we just took a week off last week for Christmas and he needs to save all his time. So we just wait for the doctor. I wish I wasn't here alone though, low key, but it's okay. He's been to like every single other appointment. I'm gonna give my sample. I always forget and like pee right before I come, so I have to like wait till the end of my appointment to do it. Y'all never believe what I just did. I just went to give my sample, like to sit down to pee, and peed straight into the toilet with the cup in my hand, just like, this is why. So they're not getting a sample today. Okay, so I just got out of my appointment. I'm gonna try to put a list of questions like right here somewhere that I asked. I hate how quick these appointments are. Like they just be like blazing through them. But okay, so number one, can I still sleep on my back? She was like, no, but I've been sleeping on my back, but like a little bit elevated because I have a back like hurt problem. And so the only way that I can sleep comfortably is on my back. So she was like, oh, that's fine as long as you're elevated. And then I asked her about like, oh, is it bad that he's so overactive? Why am I out of breath just speaking? And she was like, no, it's like completely fine. Like we would be concerned if he was like underactive because he moves all day. Like I don't even need to do kick counts. He just is always moving. Then I've been getting like these crazy like cramps and like shooting lightning pain like down through my, you know? And she was like, yeah, like normal. That's all they ever say. Like, yeah, you're dying, normal. Anyways, so then I asked her like about pre-registration for the hospital. Like, when do I do that? And she was like, yeah, do it now. And I was like, okay, cool. And so then I said, when's my next ultrasound? She said 36 weeks, which is so far away. Like, what? But it's also so close. Like, what? I don't know. Then I asked her how many people can be there during labor. She said 2. So I'm probably going to have my boyfriend and the baby's godmom there. And then I asked about like dad catching the baby, cutting the cord, all that kind of stuff. Oh, I meant to ask her about the delayed cord clamping. Shoot. But she said, yeah, if labor's good, then maybe they'd let me. But like the way she was saying it, it don't sound like they're gonna let me or let him. But they will not be cutting my cord until it is white and no longer pulsating. But either way. So then I said, what are like the like when do y'all decide like, oh, I have to go get a C-section? And she kind of like danced around the answer too. She was just like, oh, you know, different factors, that kind of thing. So I don't know about that either. Like that kind of made me be like, Because she was like, well, if you need it, you need it. And I'm like, don't want it. But either way. So then I asked about the perineal massages. Like, do they do those? She was like, no. But they do like a perineal, that word is so crazy. Perineal support. So I'm like looking at my phone for the answers. And she said, like, you can do them at home, like leading in if you want. And then I said, when do I do my dates in raspberry leaf tea? She said, don't do them till 37 weeks, which I thought was like, oh, okay, like that's late because like all the girls in the mom groups are like 30 weeks, starting my raspberry leaf tea, you know, eating my dates. And I'm like, dang, should I be doing that? I don't know. She said no. So then I asked about cervical checks. She said that doesn't start till 37 weeks either. Then I asked her like, oh, like, can you tell if he's turned? Because like I said, I'm having like crazy movements, like, and it feels weird, like way at the top, like up here and all the way down here all at the same time. And so then she was like, we'll see. 37 weeks. So yeah, or 36 weeks at my next ultrasound. So I guess nothing major is going to happen until like 36 weeks. And I go back again in 2 weeks, which I feel like is pointless then, because if nothing's going to happen while you bring me back here, I could just wait till the 36 weeks. Either way. Yeah, okay, so that was all the questions. I have a little bit of time, so I think I'm going to go to the baby's dad's job, film in on everything, maybe do some shopping, and then head over to the hospital for the worst part of the day. Oh, that's another thing. She was like, yeah, girl, don't know what to tell you. Don't care that IV is freaking $300 or $400 or $500. You got to get at least 3 of them. And I was like, because I was like, yo, can we just do the one? And I keep taking my iron pills. And we just fingers crossed it. And she was like, no. And I was like, are you gonna pay for it? Like, what? Like, she was like, yeah, sorry, no. Like, you have to get it, because if you don't get it, then, like, you could end up needing a blood transfusion during labor, like, if you, like, start bleeding out. And, yeah, you could react badly to the blood transfusion and all this. So we're trying to prevent all of that. And I was like, yeah, no, I get it. So, like, so gotcha. But don't got that $1,500 that you're telling me I need to, like, somehow come up with. Like, this stuff should be covered. Like, I hate insurance. Either way, okay, so be right back. I actually stopped by home to grab like a snack because I'm kind of hungry. I've been drinking the Bauhaus Farms like green gatas. They told me to like get more greens in, and then I'm gonna do this protein bar just to snack on. I also like set out some lettuce, some spinach, because obviously they want me to have a lot more spinach and greens like that, because I'm gonna stop by Chipotle and get like all the stuff to go into a salad. I don't trust Chipotle's lettuce as someone who has worked for Chipotle, so I'm gonna do my own salad with the little ingredients. But yeah, hoping for the best. Gonna eat this really fast, and then I have to go because it's like 12 something. I don't know if you can see, and my appointment's at 1, and I gotta get to downtown Orlando. But all right, I will check back in when I get to the hospital. I have to do my IV. Nervous. Okay, I'm in my room waiting for them to bring the IV stuff. They just checked his heartbeat. It was really good. So like 130 something. They said it was great. I'm gonna get more footage after they've got me hooked up and they leave. I don't want to like record while they're in here. Just give them their privacy. Okay, so it's in. It hurt, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm really bad about stuff like that. I think that's really there, but I think she just comes in. I can't really zoom very well. This camera just has terrible zoom. I think she's just gonna push it in. I think. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I love my nurse. She's so cool. We're just like chopping it up. He's like, what are you getting done? I'm like, well, I don't know.
Here we go. Here, I'll show you.
What did you say it was again? My what juice?
Espresso.
Oh, my espresso juice. I'm nervous for how it's gonna taste.
To me, it tastes like sweet syrup.
I don't taste anything yet, so.
I'm not at 1 cc yet.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe I'm one of those people. Oh, I taste something.
But
it
sometimes
tastes
I
like
get.
saline.
Well, okay, it's not there yet then.
Oh.
That because it was saline in the tubing.
Oh, okay. If I didn't already, I'm gonna insert the clip. I took it on my phone. But she was actually really cool on me recording. She's so cool. She found out what my job is in social media, and she's been asking me all these tips because she like sells vitamins and she wants to start a page and all this, and like it's just so cool. We've been sitting here like chopping it up about how to get her on TikTok, how to like get her on Instagram and stuff. And yeah, she's like super cool. She made this process be so much more calm. I wasn't gonna record like our conversation because she's talking about her private business stuff. So, but oh my gosh, so cool. I also have an update about how much I have to get this done. I'm going to talk to you more about it in like 2 seconds when I leave here and get in the car. But basically it's not every week. It's like every day. So more on that in 2 seconds. But it's in my arm. I think she's the clip. I'm sure I've already inserted it so you've seen it. That was what it was. It looks super scary, but it's really not that bad, I don't think. And this needle in me is the worst part of it, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to try to be super quick because I think my camera's going to die soon. But I left. Basically, I have to get them every 24 hours, not weekly. But since it's a Thursday right now, so I'm going to go tomorrow, Friday, and I'm going to go Monday, Wednesday, and Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And that, after all that's in there, they're going to take my levels again, and then they're going to hope that it has gone up and see what it does over the next few weeks before delivery to get me up. With this whole iron thing, it means my blood is not doing something it's supposed to be doing, and that when I give birth, I'm obviously going to be bleeding a lot, and that with my levels now, I will be bleeding too much that I will cause bleeding out. So I would have to get a transfusion of blood, and they said sometimes that's risky, and that it affects your recovery, and that it affects you being able to breastfeed, and like, I don't know if she was trying to scare me or what, but either way. Side effects. I feel like, so the one we were talking about in the little clip I put in, you can definitely taste it. It tastes like syrup, like it tastes like maple syrup or something, like a far away taste, because like it goes through your arm, you can kind of taste it. 2, I feel like I have a headache. I don't know if that's like super related to that or not. I ate breakfast. I ate that snack that I showed y'all. So I've ate today. It's not like I've like starved myself, but I am hungry. I'm actually at Chipotle. I don't think you can see it. It's like, yeah, I'm actually at Chipotle right now. So, and I'm extremely tired. So I'm just gonna go home and rest. What I'm gonna do is in my next vlog, the one's gonna be posted right after this one, I'm just gonna make the next 4 appointments one vlog. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see what my symptoms are after each one of those, but it'll all be in one video. So it's gonna be 4 separate videos doing the same thing. But yeah, if you watched this far, I hope this helped if you are dealing with something like this, or if you were just curious, like, and we've got this, like, it'll be fine. Like, I'm super scared about getting the IV over and over again the next few days, but you gotta do what you gotta do for your baby, right? Did I say the thing about the payments? I don't know if I said the thing about the payments or not, but basically I don't have to pay out of pocket when I go there you can sign up for some sort of assistance and they'll get back to you in 6 weeks saying whether you qualify. But in the meantime, they're just going to keep doing your appointments. And then say in the 6 weeks you say, oh, you don't qualify, then you can sign up for payment plans to pay them back. But it's not like your OB where they're like, oh yeah, you didn't pay us last appointment, so we're not seeing you this appointment. So luckily I can get all 5 infusions that I need for the baby. I don't have to skip out on it. Yeah. So very blessed, very happy, and thank you for watching, and I hope you watch my next one too. And if you haven't already, then, you know, like and subscribe and leave a comment letting me know if there's anything else like this that you want to see. Okay, bye guys.